If you have a die cutting machine, you definitely need to try partial die cutting. On this video, I'm going to show you how you can use this technique to make really cool cards. Hi everyone, it's Amanda here. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I want to show you how you can get more out of your dies by using partial die cutting. There are so many things you can do with partial die cutting. Today I'm going to show you 2 projects, but if you would like to see more, please let me know in the comments below because I have plenty of ideas, and if I know you like it, I will make more videos like this one. And now let me show you the supplies we are going to use, and then we will get started with the techniques. These are the main supplies I'm going to be using today: a die cutting machine, these dies, also cardstock, a paper knife and a ruler, and also a pencil and an eraser. So for the first card, I'm using this circle die, and I want to apologize in advance if I am not able to explain this properly with words, but I hope you can really see what I'm doing in the video. However, I'm going to try to explain, and what I'm doing here is I'm gonna draw some lines to make sure I'm spacing the circles evenly on my card. I want to do 6 circles, and it's gonna be 3 on one side, 3 on the other side. Actually, it's going to be half circles because we are doing partial die cutting. So those lines are going to guide me to place these circles exactly in the same place 3 times. Now, first thing when you want to do partial die cutting is to take your die cutting machine and fix the platform to the lower plate. This is important because that edge is going to determine where the die gets cut. Everything inside the edge gets cut, everything outside of the edge does not get cut because there is no pressure. Now, that's where you have to place that line that you draw with the pencil. You have to align the line with the edge of the platform. Now, I also recommend attaching the cardstock to the platform so nothing moves when you use the die cutting machine, and you can make sure that the cutting is as precise as possible. And there we have our half circle. Now we're going to do the same 5 more times. And here comes the cool part. We are going to fold those circles, and it's going to give us the illusion of a whole circle but with dimension. You can do this with any symmetrical die that you have. A heart, for example, could work, a butterfly, a square. I don't know, just check what you have and see what can work for this technique. This is how the panel looks like, and we are going to create a card with it in a minute, but before, let me show you the second technique I have for you today. So we are going to do partial die cutting on the edge. We're going to draw a line, we're going to place the dies that we have chosen on that line, and everything on top of the line will get cut and on the other side won't. That way we're going to create a die cut edge for our card. But I made a mistake, and that liner draw is not compatible with my die cutting machine, because as you can see, if I try to align the line with the edge of the platform, it just won't go through the machine. Those are my husband's hands trying to figure it out, but I already knew it was impossible. So what we can do is simply change the edge of the line. We can make it less steep, and that way it's going to fit through the machine. Of course, if you have a bigger machine, you can make it work. Otherwise, I just don't see how. Once we are done with the die cutting part, we need to use the paper knife to get rid of the top side of the panel. That's because we haven't used an edge die, so not everything got cut. We're just going to go along the line that we draw, and that way we're going to separate both sides. And there we have two panels that we have created using partial die cutting techniques. So now let's make two cards with them. And for the backgrounds, I'm going to be using stripes of colored cardstock. This is the first time I do this, and I really like this technique because the look is amazing, and also you can create really nice color combinations. There are so many possibilities. So I will be doing this again, I'm sure, and the only thing I'm doing is applying glue to the card base, and then I'm just gonna start sticking the stripes. So first card is ready. I used a pre-printed sentiment. I attached it to the card with foam and then added a few sequins, and that's it. Now for the second card, we're going to do the same technique, just different colors, and instead of a pre-printed sentiment, I'm going to stamp a sentiment myself. So that's the second card also finished. I hope you liked both cards, that you enjoyed the video, and also that I was able to explain these techniques more or less. If you have any doubts, of course, just ask me in the comments below and I will try to answer as soon as possible. thank you so much for watching. Here you have a couple more videos you might be interested in watching, and you can also become a subscriber if you want. If you do so, and even if you are already a subscriber, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything I post. Have a great day and see you again soon. Bye!